Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Jones Edition. This one was a little tough. Probably harder to install these hinges than it was my bumper. I hope you guys enjoy the process because I sure didn't. Yes. Finally, I'm hoping that I didn't ruin the threads. I'm sure I did. Oh, you have no idea how long that's taken me. I don't know. I think it's gonna be all right. That's good news. It's really good news. I'm gonna touch this up with some paint here. I don't like how it's a little rusty looking here. I'm gonna figure out something to block it all off, and then spray with some paint here. Looks pretty rinky dink here, but it's gonna work just fine. I plugged all the holes here. This is not a screw hole, so I'm not sure what that's for. Maybe for draining out water or something, I don't know. But I plugged them all up with paper towels so they won't get gunked up, and I kind of blocked off wherever I don't want paint. I'm gonna use this VHT Chassis Paint, the high gloss stuff. This stuff is awesome. High temperature chassis roll bar paint. I've used this stuff before in other videos. This stuff almost matches my factory paint on the Jeep like perfectly. It's really crazy. You can pick it up at any auto store and online. I'll put a link down below for Amazon, but great stuff. I mainly wanted to do that because when I put the new black hinge on, you can see some metal parts. I really couldn't tell when I had the chrome hinge on, but with the black one you can kind of see through the gaps a little bit, and I wanted to make sure all that was protected, and I didn't want to see any other color than black. Now I have a similar issue with this side as well. I'm hoping that the bolt is not seized up like the other one, but see if you can see this real quick. I don't know if you can tell, but this is all rounded out. They're an Allen wrench. They take an Allen wrench, which is ridiculous because as soon as they stick, it just wants to round out. This thing is all stripped out. Just wants to spin. So I'm going to cut the head off with the grinder, take off the hinge, and then hopefully I could use like a vice grip and just undo it. It's kind of ridiculous that this is this much effort to change out a couple of hinges, but I knew it was going to be a problem because I've seen other people on YouTube have issues. You just got to be patient. I've kind of lost my patience with this, but I've taken a few weeks off, came back to it, and then have like a renewed sense of patience. So, especially when I got the other one off, it kind of gives me some hope. I'm going to go get the grinder here. It looks like it's maybe just seized around the rim here. It looks kind of, you don't see much of a gap at all. See what happens here. There we go. Trash. Garbage. Looks like it's twisting off pretty easy here. So it's not seized up. Just the head was seized onto the hinge. I got everything painted. I got the hinges painted now. Painted with that chassis paint. Looks pretty good. It's sad to say that a used hinge that I got from someone off of Facebook Marketplace painted is a better quality item than off of Extreme Terrain. I had an issue a while back where I ordered brand new hinges, black hinges for the TJ, and they came out all dinged up. I'll probably include the photos here for you guys to see. Very disappointed with Extreme Terrain a while back. Don't know why. I actually returned the ones that they sent me first. Asked for some new ones because they were so badly damaged, and they sent me some in probably worse condition. The box was beat to all kinds of heck, and I don't know what the deal is. I sent them back and my money back. They never really apologized and said that's what happens during shipment. And they just returned my money. It was pretty disappointing. Alright, so I finished the hinges, finally. I know you haven't been dealing with what I've been dealing with, but this has been a project that I've been working on for quite some time. I've had several issues with the bolts. You saw me cut one off. I started filming the hinge replacement like weeks ago, like maybe over a month or two ago, and this side here had a bolt seized up. I cut it off. I couldn't get the vice grips to grip it. It started bending. I heated it. I was all the way to the point where I was going to have a friend weld on a nut. I ended up cutting it off and drilling it, and it just, what a mess. Maybe it was this side, but they're out now, and the new hinges are put in. Let me flip you around. It's not as shiny as the factory color. For some reason, this metal didn't like take on the glossy paint like I wanted it to. You can tell there's a few areas that I could probably dress up just a little bit more. I didn't think they were that bad of shape for what I paid for them. I paid like $20 or $30 for them. This is actually like the second set of used hinges I bought. I gotta clean up a little bit more of the anti-seize that I got everywhere. The only weird thing is this bolt right here, this hole is not recessed like all the other ones. So I might have to paint one of the chrome bolts that's a little bit more of like a rounded top for both sides. I don't know. I checked the forums, for all the Jeep forums. I can't find anything that talks about what people do here, and I'm not even sure what other Jeep people have. So that's the only weird thing. So several of these had issues lining up. Like there's a bracket behind this one here, so when you put this bolt on, this bolt hole likes to move and travel, so you have to kind of work it at the same time. Some of these are the same way, and then I was afraid that I was going to strip, especially this one here. Here's the one I drilled. It's wanting to keep spinning. It's on there pretty good. It's not loose, but if I take a socket wrench to it, it's definitely going to keep spinning. I might put some silicone behind that and just kind of leave it there. I don't want any of these holes to leak. I was trying to get them all nice and tight. I'm going to try to go into my old photos and videos of me talking about the Jeep, like walk-arounds, and see if I have pictures of what the chrome hinges look like compared to these black ones. To me, it's not even a discussion. I love the black hinges compared to the chrome hinges. Just really wanting to get rid of all this chrome on the Jeep. Already a while back, I never filmed this. This was kind of like a project I did in the middle of the night. I took out my headlight bezels and I went and I just painted them black. I used that VHT paint like I've been using on everything else, and I just painted it on. You can tell they're already kind of getting dirty. I still need to paint the screws, and I think I haven't installed the other screws yet because I know I need to paint them. They're just on there with one Torx screw right now. But to me, they look a lot better than the chrome bezels. So the bezels are done, the hinges are done. I still need to work on the hood latches, which I'm probably going to have to buy. I can't really find any right now. Every time I see a parted out Jeep, they don't have any. A set of these hinges. These are chrome hinges. There's 4 of them, 2 on each door, and then this has been trash looking since I bought the Jeep. So when I get new hinges, I'll probably end up painting the mirrors. Those are next to go. I'm trying to think what else chrome. I guess the only chrome piece left will be these lights that don't really work. This one doesn't work, that one does, and it's really, really dim. I paid for them cheap, but I have a set of old KC lights. I don't have a clue how people wire those up, so I'm going to start looking into the KC lights. I think the lights up here are going to look way better than down here until I get some type of bumper system up front with a winch. Then I'll add some more lights, but these are going to the garbage probably. I'll probably end up selling them. So it's coming along. Only thing left are the door hinges, the hood latches, and these lights. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Comment if you like the chrome better or the black. Got a few other projects on the Jeep that I'm going to be talking about real soon. Still dealing with some of the rust issues on the frame. I have another tool that I'm going to try to use to clean out. That's another video coming up soon. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.